Okay. All right, so I should be on YouTube too. Hey, Miss Princess. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Miss Youngblood. I'm like, why am I only seeing Facebook? And I should be live on YouTube also. What's going on, Gucci Gang? Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me get some shares in real quick, real fast. I just came to hang out with y'all tonight here at Granny Gucci house. She cooking. It smells good. Let me see here. Okay, I'm gonna share there. Okay. So I gave some shares. And then let me just make sure y'all that I'm actually live on YouTube because it didn't start my broadcast on YouTube when I came on. So let me just check that I'm actually live. Let me see. Okay, yes, I am. Hey, hey, honey. Okay, you just got notification for YouTube. Okay, I know it's a little bit of a slack. Need to see Granny. Haven't seen her in a minute. They want to say hi, Granny. Granny. Granny said her hair nappy. I told her to go put on her good wig for y'all. We gonna see. I'm gonna try to sneak her on the camera. Granny, well, go put on your good hair. My house ain't clean up. So what you cooking? They just want to say hi to you, Granny. They ain't see. Granny say hi. They ain't seen you in a while, Granny Gucci. Granny, stop being mean and go. Ain't nobody being nosy. How I being nosy? Y'all, if y'all haven't met Granny Gucci before, Granny Gucci is a mess. Miss McNeil, she did say hi though. Hello, Miss Smith. Hello, Miss Jackie. Hey, Miss Stanley. How are you? All right, we getting some numbers. It's picking up a little bit. Hey, Miss Vincent. Let me see. Yes, Miss Shakia says she have not seen you in a hot minute. Miss Black say hi, Granny. Tell her I said hi. She said, "Tell her I said hi." Tell her I said hi, baby. I'm gonna get her to come on the camera for y'all because I know. I told her already that y'all was gonna be excited that I was over here because I have not done a live over here in forever. I used to do them over here all the time because I be leaving work. Is the stew is good? She over there chomping on portions of the stew and telling me how good it is, y'all. Put what? My stuff I want to tell you what I got to put in there. The little thing you got from Safeway? That thing? I would put it in some. Oh, I can't put all of it. I would put it in the pot so that the cabbage can cook down. Miss Clark said, "Hey, Granny. Hello." She said hi. She eating, so she waved at you like you could see her. Hello, Miss Barbara. How you doing? All right, you guys, let's do a quick roll call. If it is your first time watching me, I am Gucci Crafts and I'm from California, the Bay Area. So I want everybody to rep their city and state. Let me know where you are watching from. Tonight, I'm going to do a little something different. I'm actually going to let you guys pick the craft that we're going to do tonight. It's going to be something that's digital. And you guys can pick in between a Cricut craft and Canva or Affinity, something like that I could do digitally because I'm not at home in my crafting room. All right, so we got Plainfield, New Jersey's in the house, Alabama's in the house, the Bahamas. Okay, the Bahamas is in the house, Louisville, Kentucky, Oklahoma, Norfolk, VA. What's going on, VA? Detroit's in the house. Hey, hey, hey. What's going on, y'all? Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Rep your city and state. Oh, Granny, we got a Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Miss Smith is on from the boot. Homegirl. Granny said, "Homegirl, hey, homegirl." Detroit. Let me see. West Virginia, Chi-Town, stand up. Georgia's in the house. Hey, Miss Adams. North Carolina, Riverdale, Georgia. That's Georgia again. Philly's in here. Hey, Miss Johnson, how you doing, my love? Orlando's in the house. Oh, well, we a little bit everywhere. Yeah, we're a little bit everywhere. North Carolina. Y'all got a North Carolina's really deep up in here. How you doing, Miss Willie? Winston Soma. Okay. Salem. Let's say Salem. It do. All right. Well, welcome, 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 Chi Town. If it is your first time watching me, drop in the comments. I'm a first timer, unless your name's Shaquille Lavelle. So if it is your first time watching me, drop in the comments, first timer, so that we can give you a Gucci Gang welcome tonight. Let me know if you are a first timer. Also, you guys make sure that you share the live. Let me see. Okay, yep. Hey now, how you doing, AJ? Any first timers tonight? All right. Well, welcome, Miss Kelly K. Miss Kelly K says she is a first timer from the Bahamas. Y'all give her a big Gucci Gang welcome. Give her a. You never got a Gucci Gang welcome, Miss Adams? Well, Miss Adams, we gonna give you one tonight also. Okay, so let's give Miss Kelly K a big Gucci Gang welcome. Let's give Miss Tiffany a Gucci Gang welcome. Let's give Miss Adams that Gucci Gang welcome. Let's give Miss The Boyce the Gucci Gang welcome. All right. I want to see y'all saying welcome, welcome, welcome. Show them that we appreciate them, that they are loved, you guys, here in the Gucci Gang. Jesse's dropping all the welcomes. There we go. Also, you guys drop some hearts for our first timers. We got again Miss Kelly, Miss Tiffany. We're gonna give Miss Adams her Gucci Gang welcome, and Miss Du Bois as well. All right, y'all. Y'all got. I'm gonna pop all those welcomes on the screen so y'all can know they are welcoming you guys. Also, Miss Reed is a first timer from Buffalo, New York. Welcome all of our first timers. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Gucci Gang. Make sure you guys drop some hearts either in the comments or on the reaction button for our first timers. They are showing y'all some major love. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to the Gucci Gang. You got welcomes, you got hearts popping off. I love it. I love it. I love it. And Miss Tiffany is thanking us for all the welcomes. You are very welcome. All right, y'all. This week, my loves, has been super, super crazy for me. Y'all are still getting welcomes here. I'm going to pop them up on the screen so y'all know that we love and appreciate you guys for stopping by to watch today. And hopefully you'll come back next week because I am live every Friday. Hey, Miss Cheryl in the Bay. That's right, honey. I'm in the Bay right now for real because I'm at Granny Gucci's house and we are right in the center of the Bay Area. We are the Bay Area right here where I'm at. All the hearts. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys for welcoming our first timers. So like I said, you guys, this week has been so crazy. I wanted to get that Canva class up, but I could not do it because I had to do over 120 treats this week. Whew. 6 different designs for one set of treats and 4 different designs for another set of treats. So I have been super, super busy, busy, busy. But I love it. Look at that. All right, Miss Kelly K. I'm glad you feel welcome. Yes, we are. We're very close to each other, Miss Cheryl. So what I want to do tonight, because I have to come out here, because Granny Gucci is my unofficial assistant. So I'll be dropping off orders here for people that are on this side of the Bay Area. I pay her in love, y'all. I do, and I be buying her food and stuff, and all my hugs. Yeah. You cooking? I might order you now. You got this stew going on over there. It smells so good. Look, she's talking about some. I forgot about that. I pay her in food and hugs and kisses like a little kid. So I had to come over here to drop off some order. So I said, instead of trying to rush back home, I would just go live right here from Granny Gucci's house. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to let you guys pick a craft that we can do that I can show you guys how to do. It's going to have to be something that is digital. So it could either be a chip bag, which is one of my favorite crafts. I love chip bags, but I've done those before. It could be, I don't know, Rice Krispie treats, or it could be invitations. Let me hear what you guys would like to learn, either in the program Canva or Affinity. Miss Adams said tips and tricks in Canva. I have a lot of tips and tricks for you guys in that Canva class that I'm going to do, but there's a couple of things that I can show you guys. Miss Doreen said a paper purse. I actually do have a template for that. The only thing about that is that I can't print it out because I'm not in my crafting room. I'm at Granny Gucci's house tonight, Miss Doreen. So I can't do a physical craft. Hey, Miss Pat. How you doing? Miss Sonia said Canva. Somebody said chip bags. Miss Jackie said Affinity. Well, what would you like to see in Affinity, Miss Jackie? Like a chip bag or an invite. Affinity is similar to Facebook, but it is a paid program, and Canva is a free program. And you can make your treats in Canva as well, posters, all kind of things. Miss Doreen said Affinity. Miss Jackie said Affinity. That's the second vote that I have for chip bags. Miss Du Bois said, just show us what you can do. I can do a lot. That's why I usually already have a craft picked out for you guys, but I decided tonight to do something different to let you guys pick what you would like to see me do. So far, I got 2 votes for chip bags, and I got 2 votes for Affinity and 2 votes to work within Canva. So y'all let me know if y'all want to see the chip bag, and if you want to see it in Affinity or if you want to see it in Canva. I don't think I've done a chip bag in Affinity. Miss Clark said Affinity chip bag. Miss Davis said she bought the program. She hasn't used it yet. Affinity. I actually love it because I was a silhouette freak, and I love Silhouette Studio, the design software, but it will not work on my laptop. Miss Haynes said, whatever you do, we will watch. I appreciate that. I do. I'm just trying to give y'all the choice, and I do a little something a little different. Okay, so then what was that? Watermelon? I can't eat it while I'm live. It looked good though. Okay, so I see chip bag. I didn't see anybody else say anything else. So I see chip bags. Where chip bags? That's 3 for chip bags. And then Miss Pat, I think you're trying to say Canva, but there's 2 for Canva, and the rest are for Affinity. All right, so y'all drop some hearts if y'all agree that you want to see chip bags in Affinity. I got another vote for Canva though. So that's 3 for Canva and 3 for Affinity. I got another one for Canva. All right, so it looked like Canva is winning, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to vote. Y'all got to vote so I know which way to go. So I have more for Canva, even though y'all missing the V. I was like, well, I think that's Canva. You can't make too big of a backdrop in Canva because it will not allow you to design that big. You can make one in Photoshop though. You make a small little banner in Canva, but your big six foot by or your 8x8s or 10x10 backdrops, you can't make those in Canva. Mr. Boy said Easter baskets. I can't make a physical craft. I'm not in my crafting room. I'm at Granny Gucci's house. So whatever I show you guys, it has to be digital. I got another vote for affinity chip bags. So let's see, you guys. It's kind of, then I got another. Okay, that's the same thing, affinity. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting, y'all. Is that the same person? Yep, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I see 6 for affinity. We're gonna go on affinity and do a chip bag. Not everybody has the affinity program. She said that's fine. Easter basket. I don't have nothing to make an Easter basket with. I could gather some home supplies and create. I'm pretty sure Granny Gucci got everything in her house, so I need to stop playing because it's a basket right there in the corner back there with some flowers in it. Yes, I'm gonna just start collecting baskets from around Granny Gucci house and throw us together an Easter basket. We got some fiddles and diddles we gonna put in there, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna see. We're gonna do it in affinity, and if I have time, then I'll show you guys how to do it in Canva as well, because affinity is a paid program, okay, and Canva is a free program. So and you know what, I might do have time to do both, so we'll see. So affinity, now I can tell you Affinity is similar to Photoshop. So if you don't really know the basics of it, this would be what I would consider to be project-based learning, right? Because I'm not gonna go in and actually show you guys, well, this button does that, and this button does that, this button does this, and then do the actual project. And it'll be the same thing with Canva when I go in to make the chip bag. But you will get to learn how to design them. And I'll show you guys actually some recent work, some of the bags that I did over this past week. So let me share my screen. And we shall share. All right. Well, I'm gonna cook some rice now. Yeah, to go with the stew. Okay, y'all, let me make sure that it's all set up. I'm about to log into the live on my phone so I could um see the comments, at least Facebook comments. I won't be able to see the YouTube ones, but I'll try to bounce back and forth between the two. All right, so let me just show you guys a couple of the ones that I made. This one is one of my favorites. This is actually not a chip bag, but this is for the Knott's Berry Farm strawberry shortcake cookies. I am so in love with this design. I just love it, love it, love it. And it was made right here in Affinity. I make these on 13 by 19 paper because I don't want to have to wait for Cricut to cut this out. It is 10 by 7. I can make my Cricut cut that big, but I just don't want to have to wait for it to cut one at a time. So I cut these by hand with my little chop cutter and then also with scissors. But that is one of them. And then an actual chip bag is this one here. The Batman chip bag. So there's a lot of little moving elements that go into this bag. I make all of my chip bags. Granny is good. She just walked to the front door, Miss Wood. So I make all of my chip bags a little intricate, like I'll be just doing so much with them. But this particular bag, there are a lot of moving parts to it, even though it may not look like it. It definitely is, as far as like curving the words here and adding the lightning there. And there's a light fixture that's added there, lightning behind Batman. So there's a lot that goes into it, just to make it look, really good. I like to do the most with my chip bags because it is a really big canvas and you have a lot of room to do a lot of stuff with the chip bags. So I'm gonna go to file and I'm gonna go to new. I already have a lot of templates that are preset in Affinity that I like to utilize. And so you see it's already on the chip bag template, honey. And we are going to go and design it. I'm also going to bring in a little template that I use for my chip bags. It's very, very simple. It's squares. And I believe that it is on my site. I think it's like $1. It may be with the coloring book templates as well. I'll have to double check that for y'all. So I'm going to bring that in. And generally what I do is I will size this to 10.5 by 7.5. And then I am going to center it horizontally, center it vertically so that it is in the middle of my square. Remember that I already have my canvas set to my chip bag template. So this is already 8.5, 11 by 8.5. Okay. So just to get a base, I'm going to go get a square from the shapes and you have to draw out your shape. So I'm going to grab it and just draw it. And then I will go ahead and make it 11 by 8.5. So it's going to fill up the whole thing. I'm going to make sure that it is centered horizontally and vertically so it fits right in there. And over here in the layers panel for Affinity, as you're working with layers, I'm going to grab it and move it up my chip bag template so that it is on the top. So now I know that in between these boxes is where I'm going to put my design. And these are going to be the edges of the bag. I do it like this simply because I use a paper crimper. So I don't want to crimp down into my design. So I give myself enough room to put some little fancy stuff here at the top for the border. And then just have my main design here in the middle. Okay. So that's my base right now. So now we have to go and we're going to pick a character. And I think I have some troll stuff that I recently had. So let's see if I could find the troll stuff. Or I might just do another PJ Masks. Hold on, hold the page. Hold on 1 second, you guys. My client is here to pick up their order. 1 second. Hello? Yeah, you can come. I'm live right now, so just come and knock on the door. You are. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Okay, let me see if I can find the troll stuff that I recently did. If I can't, then we just gonna go to PJ Masks. But I feel like it should be up in here somewhere. I have so much stuff on this laptop. Or maybe we can do. I have heck of cowgirl graphics. All right, let's do a cowgirl bag. That's what we're gonna do since this is readily available. So the thing that I like about Affinity when bringing in the files, you can bring in a lot of files at one time. So I'm going to grab some stuff that I feel like we're going to need. I'm going to hold down my shift button so it gets me these items. I don't want, I don't think I want that horse. I want her. I don't want that. Dang it. Okay, hold on. I got to decide which girl I want. I want her. I want her. I'm going to do the gold horseshoe because I want to do the gold bag. And I'm going to do this cute little cactus. We're going to do this wanted. And we'll do the sheriff. Okay. Now we're going to open that, bring that in there. So now we're going to do is just place our images. And I'm just going to place them on the side over here. I'll make them smaller so that I'm able to work with them. So I'm just clicked my mouse to go ahead and place all of my images. You have to place them all at the same time when you bring them in, or Affinity, like if you just place one and then click away from it, Affinity won't let you bring them in. Okay, so we'll put those on the side so we know what we're working with. Let me move this StreamYard button there. All right, and then there's some digital paper here. And that is for our cowboys. So let's see where my cowgirl paper is. We're going to use this cow pattern. And I'm also going to get this money bag. We'll place these items. But I need something for my middle. I'm going to use the cow pattern for the sides of the bag. And maybe the top. So the sides and the top, maybe. But I need, what is the African American Cowgirl Party? We'll get one of these two. We're going to make it like it's, see how close that is to that. Not too close. I might not use that. I need a digital paper for my middle though. And I know that I have digital paper for cowgirls. But this seems to be the only one here. We'll get that one and see how it works out. I don't like it. So let's go to Google and we're going to get us real quick Wild West wallpaper. All right, let's go to images. Let's see, Wild West background. Background clip art. Because that's going to show us the cartoonishness. Okay, so I think I used this one before, but I like this one. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to say copy image. With Affinity, I can just simply go right click and paste. And it's going to paste that image in there. If you paste something and it's not really clear, you see how that came over really small, then you're going to have to save it and bring it in. But let me see if it even is really big. Let's see what size it is. 600 by 600 is already not very big. So let's see if I can grab, I really like that one though. Let me see if it'll get bigger if I save it as an actual image. I'm going to go to place it again. Go to downloads. Oh, and then look, there go all the troll stuff when I'm not looking for it. Now that we've moved on to the Wild Wild West, all the troll stuff pops up. Yes, it looks like it's gonna come over small. Yeah, it's just small. It's just that one did come over bigger though than the one that we had. So I'm gonna see how it looks when I stretch it out. So I want this to be the middle of my bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that up just by dragging it down. And setting it inside of my template. And I'm going to go ahead and move it on the layers panel over here and put it behind my template. Right, so my template is going to sit on top of everything. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. And then I'm going to be using, we'll get rid of that. Doesn't match my cow pattern. I can make a K out of this cow pattern. I'm going to be using the cow pattern here for the side. So I'm just going to take it and stretch it behind this one from the Wild Wild West image. That way it's going to look seamless when we go ahead and remove the actual template that's there. And then also because my cow, well, I can see it, so that's fine. You can always in Affinity do what you call a color overlay. So I can click on it, go to effects, just so that I can see it a little bit better. Click on color overlay and then change it to a brighter color. So now it's red and I'm really able to see where it's at. So I know that I need to bring this down some more, not the template, but my image. Okay, and now I want to make sure I'm gonna get that away for a little bit. This one and this one are level. Now I'll go ahead and bring my template back. All right. Remember that this red portion, this is our template. It will be gone once we are done creating the entire bag, okay? So at the top, I need to decide what color I actually want the background of the bag to be. And I'm thinking that I might just make it white. This right now is like an off-white. So I'm going to go here to my little triangle and drag it all the way down to the center peak so that it becomes white. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create my little things that I'm going to put at the top here, okay? So I'm going to be using this. I'm going to have this highlighted. I'm going to hold down the Alt key, and then I'm going to move my mouse to the right, and it will duplicate that item for me. So that's how you can do a quick duplicate within Affinity. I'm going to get this horseshoe. And I'm going to hit my Alt button. I'm going to duplicate that one because I'm going to be using these in the center of the chip bag, okay? The same thing with my sheriff. I'm just going to Alt and move my mouse to the right so that it duplicates. And these are just going to be like the little step and repeat that I'm making for the top portion here. I'm going to highlight all three of them. I'm going to make sure that they're aligned vertically and that they have enough space horizontally. So aligning them vertically puts them all on the same plane, and then spacing them horizontally, make sure that there's even space between all three, or at least it's supposed to anyway. And with this one, it didn't, because this one has a bigger binding box than the other ones. So I'm just going to move it a little bit closer myself. But I'm still going to make sure that they are all on the same plane. Let's make this a little bit smaller. All right, so now I'm going to go and I'm going to group these. And I'm going to add them over here at the top. Now that I have them grouped, I can go ahead and size them down. And I want to make sure that they pop against this white background. So I'm going to go to Effects. I'm going to do an outer glow. I'm going to select the color here, and I'm going to use the Doppler to go and get this pink that is in her hat right there. And it gave me a little bit of a purple, but let's see how it looks when I do it. So once I grab the Doppler, select the color, it's going to come here in this circle. I hit that circle and it'll change the color here for me. So now I am going to move it up, and let's see if we're getting a glow. It may not give us the glow we want there. So it has the glow, but it's not really giving it to us on that white. If we move this, we can see our glow. So what I'm going to do, instead of the glow on the white, I'm going to do an outer shadow. Same thing with the Doppler. I'm going to come down and get the color from her hat. Hold on. Come here, little hat. There you go. Click on that circle. It'll change the color there. And this is going to give us a bit of like a backdrop to this to make it stand out a little bit more. All right. So by spreading out the radius and the offset, we've given ourselves a little bit of a glow, even though it's supposed to be a shadow. I can also make it a little bit darker by moving in and out here just to see. So I think I like it like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to duplicate it all the way across. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. I'm going to hold down my Alt button and just move my mouse to the right. And I will go ahead and make these even in a little bit. Okay, so now that I have all of them, I'm going to hit my Shift button and select them all. I'm going to bring them in horizontally. And I'm going to see if it'll give me that, vertically. And I'm going to see if it'll give me that horizontal space that I want. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and group them. And I'm just going to stretch it a little bit so that it hits these corners here. So I wanted to hit the corners of my template. And I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. All right, so now that I got that one there, it's highlighted. I'm going to hold down my Alt button and drag this so that it comes down to the bottom. While that is still selected, I'm going to hit Shift to select the top one. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to align them horizontally so that they both line up. Now we can go ahead and group those so that they stay no matter what it is that we do within the template. Now we got our little fancy part there at the top. Okay. So now we can start decorating the middle of our bag. I'm going to use my flip horizontal here at the top to flip this. Oh, hold on. Got to bring it above our image there. So that's another thing you got to be careful of in your layers panel, of where your image sits in the layers panel. Now that I've done that, it'll sit there. Now, this is a pretty cool thing that I'm going to do because I want to be able to cover this cactus, right? So I'm going to zoom in on this. But if I move this here, then it ends up being on the other side, right? So I want to be able to cover this cactus a little bit there and come down. Let's see here if I can really get good coverage of it. Okay, so what I want to do, or what I'm going to do, is I'm going to nest this cactus inside of this image so that no matter where I move it, it will stay in the image, okay, and it'll look seamless. So I'm going to grab the cactus. I'm going to go over, come here, to this Wild Wild West background right here on the bottom, and I'm going to drop it in there. So now you see that I've dropped it in there. It is now a part of that image. So in order to maneuver this image now, I'm going to have to open this. So if I click off of it and I try to move it, let's get rid of the template real quick, and I try to move just the cactus is not good. Just the cactus won't move. It's going to be the whole image there that moves because now the cactus is inside of that image. So if I want to edit just the cactus, I'm going to have to open up that image group and actually click on it. So that's what you call nesting. So we just nested the cactus inside of the Wild Wild West picture. So let me undo my damage that I did to my template here. Okay. So now that I have that cactus in there, I'm going to click on it and I can maneuver it however I want. And you see it's not hitting onto the other picture, and it's just going to cut it off and it'll be seamless. Again, that is called nesting. The Granny, can you get that lady her package at the door? It's the box. All right, now I'm going to bring this up. So I'm going to have to come up above our image there. Yes, ma'am. No, just the box. And now I want to go ahead and nest my horse as well because his hoofs are going to be coming off the page a little bit as big as I have him there. So I want to go ahead and nest him also, or nest him in her. So I'm going to grab it and just bring it down into the image. All right, so now you see our horse is nested. It doesn't matter how big I make it. It's never going to go beyond the actual image. That's what I like about nesting. All right, so now we have that there. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit so that we can then be able to put like happy birthday there at the top. All right, and we're going to scroll in closer on her. I'm going to bring this up above the image. Where did I put it? I nested it in something. Here we go. To get anything out that you nest, just grab it and pull it down and it'll come out. And what we're going to do, I'm going to add some text here. So I always like to use the artistic text tool instead of the regular text box, unless I am, thank you so much, Ms. Davis, unless I am actually wanting to curve my letters. wanting to not curve the letters, then I would use the frame box. But I curve so many letters. I'm so used to using the artistic tool that I just use it for everything. So I just grab the artistic text tool, and what I'm gonna do is just draw it out, drag out the letter, and then I'm gonna type the number. So we're just gonna pretend that Cameron is gonna be 6 years old, okay? And so now I'm gonna go and hit my select tool again. While this is highlighted, I'm going to come here, right here. This is where I'm going to change the text. And I like that you can hover over and it will give you samples of what it's going to look like. And I think I have a Wild Wild West font that I had loaded. Let me see. Let me see real quick. And this is, again, if you are just tuning in, we are making a chip bag in the program Affinity. It is a paid program. It's somewhat similar to Photoshop and Silhouette Studio, a little closer to Photoshop. Let's see. Well, that looks more Spanish. Oh, Granny. Oh. Y'all come get Granny. She over here cussing. You gonna get me banned from my live, Granny? No, it does not. Look. Oh Lord, no. Okay, no. No, ma'am. I think I might use this one. I'm gonna see how it looks when it's typed out. Let me see if there's I have one that really looks like the Wild Wild West. I'm trying to see if I can find it quickly. Nope. Okay. I think I'm gonna go up and use that one that the Gotti, whatever the heck it was. This one. I'm gonna see how that looks. All right. So we're gonna take this, and I want to make this a pink. Right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scroll in on her a little bit more. I want to get this pink that is on the horse rein there. So I'm gonna get my Doppler. And I'm just going to go over to the horse rein and then release the Doppler. And now I'm going to have since the number 6 is still highlighted, just pressing that circle for the Doppler, and it'll go ahead and change my number 6 to that color. I'm going to pop that number 6 right down up in here. And I kind of want to make it bounce off of that goal a little bit because we are going to be shrinking this to actually like put it like it's going to be on her vest. Or I might even just put it on her hat so that it's a little bit bigger. But I want to go ahead and give that 6 a little bit of a shadow there, little drop shadow. So that stands out a little bit more. And this is kind of tilted. All right, now I'm going to hit my shift button. It's probably selecting my template. Let's get rid of that one for a second and hit my shift so that I can select the 6 and the star together. Right click, and I'm going to group. And then for my 6, I'm going to go and lessen that effect a little bit. Here we go. And while it's grouped, I can still edit it. I just have to click on which one I want to edit. If I want to edit it as a group, then I need to select the layer that says group. Okay, so now I want to make this smaller as a group. I'm going to select the layer that says group, and they will all move together. Right, and we'll also give our star just a little bit of a drop. See, that makes it pop off of her hat a little bit better. Okay, now we can go ahead and add our template back and scroll out so we can see how that is looking. Oh, looking good. All right, now we're going to go ahead and put our happy birthday. And I think what I'm going to do is curve the birthday. So in order to create curved images within Affinity, they have you do it a little bit of a weird way. So you have to get the actual shape that you want to curve around. And you have to use your artistic tool to curve around the text. Okay. So I want to kind of make like a happy birthday, like going across like that. So I have my shape. And when you do this, your shape is going to disappear. You make your letters curved like this in Silhouette as well. The only difference is in Silhouette, once you convert to Path, you get to keep the shape. But in Affinity, you don't get to keep this shape. So this shape will go away, except for when you want to make the writing larger or smaller, or you want to curve it differently. So if you want to make this to curve inside of a shape, then you need to duplicate the shape and then make your curved letters, because this shape is going to go away. Right. So making sure that my artistic art text tool is set. I'm going to go over this curve line. And you see how it gives me an A when I'm here. But when I go to the line, it gives me a T. That's what I want. I want the T. That means that my text is going to curve. So I'm going to draw that out. And now I'm going to write happy. Oh, we needed to have a color, don't we? Let's get black for right now. And let's move it up so it is above the picture. And we will go ahead and fix that. We're going to highlight the text. Come here, all of you. Up, you're only changing some of you. I need to change all of you, please. It may just let me do one word at a time. Let's do it like this. We're going to grab this green, and that will bring this curve over. I need to make it smaller so that all of it fits on the same curve line. So I'm going to bring the text down till about 20, till I get this happy birthday, till I get the birthday down. So I'm going to highlight birthday. And we'll bring that down to about 20. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull this green so I can get it all on the same curve line. And regulate the space. So moving the shape bigger, I'm changing the shape of the curve. See, by moving it in and out, I can change the shape of the curve. By stretching it out, it also going upwards, it also changes the way that the curve shapes. Moving it in this way will change the shape as well. And then this will change the location, this green button. The red function here, if you move this, this will actually change the location. So you see how I moved that red triangle, and what it did is it brought the happy birthday down at the bottom here. So now it's going to curve upwards. Okay. And I don't necessarily like that. So we're going to curve it back to the top. So I'm going to take this red triangle, and I'm just going to keep going around until my happy birthday gets back to the top. Also, I can change this font. Once it's curved, because this shape stays within silhouette. Once you change your, once you convert it to path, you have to go back and do all kind of stuff to get your font changed. I think I actually like this ice bold better because I can make my happy birthday a little bit bigger. I'm going to hit my select, and ooh, I'm not going to do that. Let's take that away for a second. So when moving this, I have to move the actual curve. So I'm going to, and what I mean by curve is this shape. Okay. So now I have my shape there. I'm going to curve it just a little bit more. Let's put my template back. And then I'm just going to go ahead and write Cam's name at the top. We will make this, though, a different color. I think I'm going to stay with the pink theme. And then what we're going to do is give it an outline. So we go to effects, we go to outline. And I'm going to move my outline there. And I'm actually going to use this square here to make the whole thing smaller. So by using this circle here, this extra one here at the bottom, when I move this, it makes everything bigger or smaller as a whole, and it keeps its aspect ratio. So it's still going to stay curved the way that I have it curved if I use this button to move it. Now, if I use this one, you see how it starts to change its curve? So if you are curving and you want to make it smaller, make sure that you use this second dot at the bottom to keep your aspect ratio, to keep it curved the way that you want it to be curved. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this one highlighted, and I'm also going to highlight this one, and I'm going to make sure that my words in my picture are centered. Okay. So now that they're centered, I'm going to go ahead and we'll put the number 6. Come here. Not there, but here. I'm going to draw it out. And I'm going to say 6. I'm going to do another TH so that I can make that TH smaller. Or actually, I won't add the 6 because I'm just going to say happy birthday, and I'll be putting the 6 in there. Come here. My template doesn't like me tonight. Usually it doesn't do that. I promise you, like, StreamYard just be messing up programs sometimes. So we'll put that 6 right there. And we'll find a way to incorporate that. And I'm going to give my 6 a bit of an outline so that it stands out some. My text box here. And again, if you're just now watching, we are doing a chip bag in Affinity. And I'm going to type out her name, Cameron. And let me see how this looks with a little outline. And a little bit of back to stand out a little bit more because it is the birthday girl's day and we want them to stand out. Now I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. So we can see there's that backdrop that we're talking about there. And then what I'm going to do is I want to make sure that Cameron and birthday are all centered. Okay. I can add my template back now. I'm going to get rid of this T8. So I'm just going to click on it, just delete it, get rid of it. And now we move on to our side portions. So there's this cute little thing that I have that I'm going to use for the nutrition facts. Let me see if it is in my Cowgirl graphics. If not, I'm going to go steal it from another chip bag that I did. Let's see if it's in Elements. It should be in here. All right. It should be this one. That's the JPEG. Nope. It should be this one for the PNG. So we're bringing that. And then maybe we will throw in a couple of gold bars to go next to the loot bag. All right, so let's bring those in. Now I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to go ahead and nest the gold bars inside of the image here. Then I'm going to bring over my money bag. Oh, got to bring my money bag up. And I'm going to nest that one as well. All right. Now we have our little wanted poster that I'm going to size down to fit my nutrition facts. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hit my crop button to crop away this big old binding box because I honestly don't need it. And it helps you be a little bit more precise. All right. Now I hit my select button. Now I don't have that big old binding box to work with. I'm going to bring this down. And then what I'm going to do, I got some nutrient facts right here. So I'm going to go grab them from here real quick. There it is. I'm going to just copy it, bring it over here, and paste it. And just size it up. There we have our nutrition facts. And then we just need like a little barcode to go down there. And what I want to do We will put this on our bar code. We're going to add her there just for good measure. Come on up. Oh, I nestled it with that. Oh, come on out. Thank you. What I'll do is I'll put her here. And I'm going to add this short horseshoe like she's holding it. Grab this number 6. I'm going to hit my Alt button, bring it over. And I'm going to stand her inside of that 6. I'm going to hit the shift to group them all. Let me select. It's not letting me select my horseshoe. Let's bring the 6 out of here. I don't want to nestle you. No, thank you. Okay, this one I'm going to have to do first. Just group those first. You okay, Granny? Why is my 6 above my girl? Where is my girl? Okay, there she is. So my 6 needs to go in the back of her. Now we will go ahead and group them and move them to the center. And we're going to give them like a little bit of a glow. Let's see if I can get them to glow a little bit here. Does she have a darker pink color in her? A little darker, like the money bag. There we go. So they got their bit of a glow there on the side to match our glow that we have going around the bottom. And then we just need a barcode there. And actually, I think I'm just going to go take it from the other bag. And we will adjust the way we want it. And this is just a barcode that I took from Google. It's just barcode lines. If you Google barcode lines, you can get the barcode lines. And then I took a rounded square and put it around there to create this. Okay. So with this, I'm going to go and make, actually, I want the outline pink. We're going to keep the middle white. And I'm going to make the outline pink instead of gold. So this deals with the inside of the image or the inside of the curve. And this circle here is the outline. That's why it's open. So we're going to change the outline to that pinkish color. I'm going to bring my template back just to make sure that I'm still within the guidelines here. And I am. Make that a little bit smaller. There we have it. Now I want to find this here. This one, the wanted. There it is. And I want to see how well this looks on my barcode. I always like to add something to the barcode. That may not work out so well. So I may just keep this over here. Just as something extra on that side. Just move it above it. And then what I'll do for the barcode is get my money bag. I'm going to hit Alt to duplicate it. Remember, it's nested, so I'm going to pull it out. That is no longer nested. And not nested with happy birthday. Just pull it out. All right, so now I have it not being nested there anymore. Turn that to the side. And then I'm going to duplicate this sheriff's badge here. Hit my Alt. Bring it down. Just so that there's something on the barcode. I don't know. I just always like to put something on the barcode. It's an empty space and I like to utilize it. All right. And then all that's left is just to put on this side. I always do it like, thank you for coming type thing. We can also maybe put the sheriff on the barcode.
It's on and rock.
Uh-oh, Granny Gucci said it's on. I think that means she done cooking, y'all. All right. So there we have it. Let me make this one. I'm going to outline this so that you can really see the sheriff better. There we go. So we got our little barcode popping. And then on the other side, I'm going to keep it simple. Let me put my template back and just say, thank you for coming. Ride by next year, or thank you for coming. See you next year, or something like that. Really simple. You can also make your sides different. I just decided to have both sides be the same just for the sake of time, but you can make the background of the sides different is what I'm trying to say. Depending on what kind of character I'm doing, excuse me, then I might take a quote from like the movie that the character is from, or something that it is that they say, and put it on this side here. And we will make this so that it pops. I'm going to give it an outline. Make it a little smaller. Oh, there we go. And we can even add just a little glow behind it. And we will make that glow the pink. Just a little bit. All right, and then to take up this space, down here, we'll get this barrel and some rope. Ooh, not all of this. Here, what we don't want. We don't want all of this here. Get the rope, get the barrel. Wrong barrel we got, and we don't need this. But I have an idea for this. Let's go get the right barrel, which would be that one. And we'll drop that barrel. And then there is a pink hat that I have. That will go. Here we go. So we have our barrel and our rope. I'm actually going to bring the rope in front of the barrel by lifting up in the layer panel there. Make the rope a little smaller. And put our hat like right there, like it's sitting on top of the barrel. With our rope. All right, and then we go ahead and remove our template. We're gonna go in and make sure that this is going to be just as tall as this one. And we can actually bring this one down a bit. So let's see how tall this is. Yeah, she eat cabbage. No, Cameron like real food.
I think this is sure.
All right, so there we have it. Everything is lined up. We have our sides that are seamless. I try when I'm making the chip bags to make the sides very different from the center because it's going to make it just that much easier for you to actually fold and put the bag together because you know exactly where you're supposed to be folding the bag. And that's why I use that little template to make it. Yes, it has a bunch of moving parts. Now, a lot of people like to just make chip bags and make them like super simple, but you see that you have this really big canvas. The bag does not look crowded. You still have your areas where you have space and everything coordinates and goes together and it just looks really good. I always like to either do something funky or cute at the top. If I don't put anything at the top, then I'll usually use glitter or something like that. Hey, Miss Angeline. This is Affinity that I'm doing this in. I'm answering some of the questions that are here in the chat. And there you have it. You don't have a lot of moving parts. You see that we utilize some of the same things over and over again. So we did two different girls, but we have our sheriff's badge. We use the word sheriff again. We have our money bag. We have our horseshoe, which we use twice. We have our number 6. We were able to use that one. So a lot of the things, once you get them in there and you get them sized, you're able to use them over and over again within the design. Now, if I'm doing party favors and the client wants more than one thing, say they want chip bags and Capri Suns or water bottles or whatever, what I generally do is I design the chip bag first. So then you can take elements from the chip bag. Now, everything that's on the chip bag is not going to fit on the water bottle label, right? Because the water bottle label is smaller. But you can take different elements that are within your chip bag and place them on the water bottle label or on the Capri Sun label. Generally, if I'm making Capri Suns, what I would do is simply use this middle portion of the chip bag for my Capri Sun. And then it's going to look exactly like the chip bag. Everything is going to match. You welcome, Miss Sharon. I like to show you guys what the design process is like. Thinking out loud, saying, how you're going to put this there, put that here, does this match? You have to do all of that to make sure that everything coordinates. So like I said, when you look at this, you can make several different treats just off of your chip bag design. You can go and make the design for the Rice Krispie treats. You can go and make the design for your water bottle labels, your Capri Suns, whatever it is you have, because now you have all the elements that you're going to use. And if your client likes this, then you say, okay, well, then I'm going to make, the chip bags or water bottles or whatever look similar to this, instead of creating all the treats and then sending them a proof. I always send the chip bag first, and I use the different elements that are in the chip bag to help me design everything else. So again, everything matches. Thank you, Miss Gerald. I'm going to stop my share there, y'all. Hold on, let me come back. There I am. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything from YouTube. All right, Miss AJ. Okay, look, y'all. Look, where's she at? Say hi, Granny. Hi. You right there. You got to come closer to the camera so they can see you. But they can see you, but you probably can't see yourself. But you right there. They saying hi. Look, Miss Guy said, hey. You right there. Now go that way so you more in the camera. This way, towards me. Y'all, Granny got on a shirt that say beer police. Look, Miss Gerald said hello, Granny. Miss Wood said, hey, Granny.
Hello. What's up, go,
towards me. See, now you more in the camera. Miss Sonia said, hey, Granny.
Hi.
Miss Davis said, hi, hello, darling. Hello, beautiful. See, I told you, Granny, they want to see you. But look, Miss Angeline said, hey, Granny. Miss Cindy said, hey, Granny Gucci. Miss you.
Well, you have to tell Maya to come over here.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Granny, I told you they love you. Got fans. Look, Miss Gerald said, let's go get a beer. Because you got on that shirt that say beer police.
Tell get some brandy. I'll take up on it.
She said, get some brandy and and y'all can go out. Look, she said it's good to see you smiling and not running, because you always running when I try to put you on the camera.
Because my hair don't be combed.
Well, now you got on your good hair, baby. You look good. That's Granny Gucci, y'all. All right, Granny, say bye.
Bye.
Go finish making that good old stew because it smells good.
It's ready.
Oh, it's ready? Ooh, y'all. Y'all might not get that camera bag. Granny said the soup is ready. Y'all have any questions about Affinity? I know that Affinity is a lot, but making a chip bag, really, like I said, that's project-based learning. If you rewatch the video, you can go in there and figure out which buttons I press, how to get this there. With the chip bag, really, I didn't do anything spectacular besides adding like the little glow effects in the back. And you can hit the effect button to actually play around with that. Now, what I do like is once you do create an effect in Affinity, you can save it as a style so that then wherever you apply it to, you'll be able to do it again. Miss Willie says she would love to have some cabbage, Granny. She said, come on. The Affinity program, now when I bought it for, I think like $14 or something like that. It was not very expensive. But let me look it up real quick right now and see what it's at. I know that I bought it on sale. Definitely. I definitely bought it on sale. It's called Affinity Designer. Let's see. And right now it's on for $54. So about the same price that Silhouette Studio would cost you if you bought it from Amazon or Swing Design. But they do have Affinity Designer on sale because I only paid $14 for mine. And I think doing Black Friday, they might have had it, if I remember right, for like $28 or $30 or something like that. So, but as you can see, just what I did in there, You can do a lot with it. Just like buying Silhouette Studio, it is an investment. I had to figure out something else to use because my computer just does not like Silhouette Studio. This new computer, it'll work in it for about 10-15 minutes and then it'll completely kick me out. I've talked to Silhouette. I even talked to Shakia, the Silhouette master, and nobody can figure out anything to help the program to stop crashing on me. So I had to do something. Get in there and play around with it, Miss Wood. I'm not going to get any house that I'll be trying to duplicate the chip bag. It's a fun, I love it. It's a fun and easy craft. Now, y'all can tell me I did Affinity. Do y'all want me to make a quick bag in Canva or not? What, Granny? You already said. Granny, what's that?
The air freshener.
Oh. Okay, $29.99 Black Friday. Miss Davis said that's what it was on Black Friday. Yeah, it always goes on sale, just like Silhouette Studio. Silhouette Studio goes on sale often too. Never buy Silhouette Studio from Silhouette. Always buy it from Swing Design or Amazon. They are going to always have it cheaper. If you buy it directly from Silhouette, it's $99. If you buy it from Amazon, it's $63 most of the time. And then Swing Design, they often go down to like $48 when they have their sale. I got one for Canva. Y'all got to vote. You put this in your car? It smells good. I smell it from all the way over here.
I'm gonna put that in the bathroom. It's cherry.
This smell. This ain't for the car to go in the bathroom.
I'm gonna put it in the bathroom. It is for the car.
Oh, but you gonna put it? Granny did make her own home air freshener. Canva. You welcome, Jesse. Yes, Canva is free. Now, Canva does have a paid version as well. And you can use the free version or the paid version. So I can show you guys how to make one really quickly in the paid version. And what we're going to do is, in the free version. I'll do it in the free version. And what we're going to do is use Canva's images to create this chip bag is what we will do. Or I might just do it in the pro version so you guys can see what the pro version is like. A chip bag. So the same thing we just did is it's going to be a different style, and we will use Canva's actual images because I'm going to use my paid version so that I have access to the pro images. Okay, so I can show you guys, and you can also do this with the free version, what I'm about to do, but with the pro version, you're able to use Canva's files. What you looking for, Granny?
I thought I had a cigarette.
I think it's over there. Okay, let me make sure that y'all can see my screen. So here we are in Canva. I am trying so hard to get my up, you guys, so that you're able to actually purchase it. It is going to be a 6-week course where I go over, and by the time you're done with that course, you will have mastered Canva. You will know how to do everything you need to do in Canva. Okay, now this is the pro version. You can tell because I have the pro there. Again, what I'm about to show you, you can do in the free version. However, you will not have access to use the images and different things like that Canva offers, nor can you upload your own fonts with the free version. So I'm going to go over here to create a design. And actually, I'm sorry. I'm going to hit custom size. So I'm going to go custom size. I want to do a chip bag. So I'm going to type in 11 by 8 points. Actually, I need to change this to inches first. So change it to inches from pixels. 11 by 8.5. Create new design is going to give me an 11 by 8.5 template there. And let me close down some of these other things here so that Canva will work good for me. Okay, so you notice that it opens up a whole new window for me when I go to create this design. I still have my home page here, but then it gives me a brand new window that I can design in. Canva also has an auto save feature. So it is automatically going to save this for me. It will let me know once I put something on that, it has saved it for me. It automatically is going to give me suggestions for templates for this size that I'm using. But I know that I want to go ahead and make my chip bag. So I'm going to go to uploads, and I believe that my chip bag template is in here. There it is right there. So I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to stretch this out. Now, the only thing that I do not like about Canva is that you cannot go in and select the size that you want something to be. Okay, so I'm going to make my chip bag a little bit different in here. I'm going to right click and I'm going to see how this looks set as background. And I don't like that, so I'm going to detach it. This line, this dotted line here is my print line. So that's Canva letting me know that no matter what I do, it is not going to go past this print line when I go to print. All right, that's about where I want it. You see how when I'm clicking on it, it says 10.5 by 7, 10.6 by 7.6. Generally, I would do 10.5 by 7.5 for this, but it's fine that it's just one little thing off. And I'm going to position it. I'm going to go to position and I'm going to hit center. For Canva, what that is doing is it's making sure that it is centered horizontally and vertically. So you see there? The horizontal, so middle will do vertical. So once it is centered horizontally, which means centering vertically is the middle, then you see that those are blanked out. So it's letting me know, hey, we've already aligned this for you, so I can't go in and align it center and vertical anymore. All right, so it's there. What I can do, because this is my template, is I could lock it so that now this is locked on the screen. You see how I can't move it anywhere? It's just going to stay there, which is what I wanted to do for when I bring in other images, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to elements. And I may use the troll since they're there, but let's see. So I'm going to click on the 3 dots on this one. And I'm going to want it, this is free, to show me the collection. So I'm going to say view collection. And it's going to show me all the things that are in the collection for this bag. Or in the collection for the image, not for this bag. But we're going to use these to make our bag, maybe. Let me see if I have enough. I got wallpaper. Maybe not. Let me go out. Let me see something. I want to do something kitty. Let's type in candy. So anything with the crown on it, I can use it in the pro version. You see, this is even animated. Anything without a crown on it would be free. I can go up here to the filter. And it may see, I can do what's the price. I can do all free images, or I can say just show me pro. Now, if you don't have the pro, I suggest going to your filter and just selecting free, so that you don't end up really liking something and then you're not able to use it. Also, you can say what's the orientation. I want it to be square. I want it to be vertical. I want it to be horizontal. I want it to be static. I want it to be animated. I want cutouts only. So you can apply these filters. So then I could say I want cutouts only, apply the filter, and it's going to show me basically PNG images for candy. Okay, so I can do, let's do something like think it may be like a Candyland theme. Let's look at graphics so I can see a background. Clear the filter. Show me my graphics. Our photos. So I'm going to go with this. You see, I clicked it. It came on over. I'm going to fit it inside of my template there. And I might actually make this something for the sides. And I'm just bringing it down to fit.
Is it raining?
I don't hear no rain, Granny.
It's supposed to rain.
I don't want it to rain. I got a long drive, baby.
You could stay here tonight. You got.
I gotta work. I gotta work in the morning.
You gonna work your ass?
Granny! Y'all, Granny about to get me kicked off of Facebook. It's over. She about to get me kicked off. Now I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna duplicate this so that I have it for the other side, and I'm just gonna hit flip to flip it so that the candy is going in the opposite direction. Right, I'm gonna hit my shift button with both of them selected. I'm gonna go to position. Oh, not center. They're already aligned in the middle because it will not let me select it. So that lets me know that they are already the same height on each side and they're on the same plane. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and group those for now and lock it so that that doesn't move either. And actually, let me unlock it because ungroup it there. This one is a little bit over my template. I don't know why I did that. All right, now I can group and lock. Now I'll just have to get my middle going, and then I will figure out what I'm going to put on the outside there. Okay. Now for the middle, I did see some let me see. Let me see if it'll give me Candyland. Like something Candyland. Maybe. Now it's got me wanting to change my theme, y'all. I'm so critical of designs. What is that?
Some food.
I actually like these images here. So let me get a couple of these. And I may end up changing my sides out. Or you know what? I could do I like those, but let's see Easter. Because that's coming up. We could do something cute Eastery real quick. And that one goes. And we can use that one. Now look at photos for Easter. See if there's something that I want to use for my center. I may leave the center white and do the sides something else. So let's delete the sides, unlock them, and we're gonna delete those. We'll delete that one. So we're gonna do something for Easter. We're gonna go and edit this Happy Easter image. And I'm gonna change the color using the dual tone. And we wanna be something pastel. Right? So that's how you can change the color of an image when Canva doesn't allow you to change the color. So like when we look at this image, it doesn't give us the option to change the colors. If we click on the suckers, it's also not giving us the option to change the color, nor the little donut thing there. So we have to use dual tone if we want to change the colors on these. So we'll do something Happy Easter. And I'm gonna make this one real quick. It's not going to be probably as intricate as our other one. And I think I'm gonna use these lollipops for the top. And you zoom in with Canva by using this button here at the bottom. So I'm gonna do a lollipop. And probably like a little grass donut. We'll duplicate this one. And I really want to find a bunny to go in front of this little donut thing because it's got the grass. We'll add like some little eggs. And some bunny ears. Now you see with these bunny ears, it's giving us the option to change the colors. So we could change the inside of the bunny ear. We could change the outline. So we look here, the outline is this black. I could take it and change it to pink if I wanted to. Now the bunny is outlined in pink. So we can change each one of those settings if we want. For right now, I'm just going to leave them the same. You also have the little extra editing that it gives you. And I'm going to say tidy it up. When you do tidy up, that's giving you the horizontal space. So it's giving me the exact same space between this image, and that image under tidy up. Okay. And then with the vertical, it will bring it up, but I'm actually not going to use the vertical because this one's a little shorter than the other ones. And we're just going to go ahead and group. And then I'm just going to hit the duplicate button to duplicate it. And duplicate it and duplicate it. Let's go smaller so we can see. And it should get me. I don't need that one. Space them out a little bit more. So that it stretches. Now let's select all of them. Go to position. Tidy it up some. We're going to group them. Now we're going to duplicate it and take it down to the bottom. Once that gets to the bottom, while it's still selected and we have our shift button held, we're going to select this one. We're going to go to position and we're going to make, not middle. We're going to make it center so that the ones on the bottom and the one on the top are exactly the same. All right. So now we can draw out a little bit more. And we're gonna go to graphics and get us um an Easter bunny. So we click on Easter bunny there. So it'll show us all the Easter bunnies that they have. You are right there, Granny? I like this little fat Easter bunny here. So we can put him down. Let's stretch this out more. Go to photos. And I want to find something that I can fade out really in the background of this because I don't like it being white, and I don't think I like that Happy Easter anymore. I think I'm going to write it myself. Let's see, Campbell. Let's see. Mm, I think I might just put in okay. Let me see how that looks. I don't know. We're going to hit position and move backwards so that it goes behind our images. Oh, that's pretty cute. Let's get rid of that Happy Easter there. I do want to move this over some though, so that the ears kind of match up there. Mm. Come on, Canva. Give me the picture, please. That may not work out the way that okay, that looks pretty okay because then it has some white on either side. All right, and then we are going to take our text. And I'm just going to start with this text, but I'm going to change it to whatever I want it to be and say happy. And then this one we'll keep separate. Easter. And I'm definitely going to end up changing this. Don't like that. See, I knew I had a Wild Wild West font. It's somewhere on the computer, but I definitely uploaded it to Canva. I want something bold but pretty. Let me type in bold. So you can type in the type of font you want, and this is using the pro version here. And then let me see it. Let me see thick. I kind of like that because I'm going to change the color. It will not be black. Let's make our binding box smaller and our font a little bigger. Now we're going to take this and I'm going to change the color. So I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to go here. This is showing me my branding kit because I do have the pro version. But this actually, I love this feature here because it shows you the colors that are within the photo. So these colors are within the photo, like it sees all the colors that are here within the egg. And we can utilize that. You can also put in hex code using Canva as well. So I'm going to see how this pink looks. Easter is more pastel though, so I want to do a lighter pink. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to effects and we're going to make that pink kind of stand out some there by giving it a shadow, or we can give it a lift to lift it off the page, and we can decide how much we want it to lift off. The same thing with our shadow. We can decide how we want it to sit, what we want the offset of it to look like. We can decide if we want it to glow. We can do a glitch there if we want. And we can do the offset for the glitch. I don't particularly like that because I feel like I can't see it. So I think I'm going to stick with the shadow. And I might even do this, go to elements and type in paint. Let's go to shapes. And within our abstract shapes, I'm looking for something that's kind of like a little swish, but it's not like super intense, like a little paint stroke. Something like that, but can I change the color? Let's go to edit image and use this, the dual tone. All right, that's going to just make my happy pop a little bit more off of the page. And I want my Easter to be big, but not necessarily in that font. Where is it? There's a particular font that I like. I want to see if it's going to give me um, this. Hold on. My image colors. I really want the color, some of the colors that are down in there. No. No, I'm not liking that too much. I want this color pink. I can't get it. Oh, here we go. Let me see if it'll let me. There we go. There's my Doppler. I forgot all about their Doppler. Okay. So it gave me the color pink that's down in there, which means I'm probably going to change this pink also. To or maybe that pink. And then, no, I don't want it hollow. Don't do that. I don't like this happy, y'all. Sorry. I think I might just do it all in the same font. And use the line spacing tool to space the lines here. Okay. And I want to get rid of this. Let me unlock this. So it wants to select my template, even though that's not what I wanted to select. I wanted to select this swatch. So let's move that out the dang on way. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring my template back up. There we go. And I think I should make the effect darker. Okay. So we got the Happy Easter going. I think I'm going to ungroup these and add this lollipop in here somewhere to the front. Let's do position forward. Let me see. Can I make it look like he's holding one of them? I'll crop it. So it looks like maybe he's holding one. And I think it'd be better just sitting like that. And we'll get like a little bow. To hide the sticks. So now we've incorporated our lollipops. And what we're going to do for this one is line him up over the egg. If I can. Here we go. Hit the shift button and we're going to group those. And then we'll put some textures in that egg. And it'll say, we'll just say Easter. Is that somebody at the door? Oh, Lord. Y'all come get Granny Gucci. She's just violent today. What did I say? 2020? Lord, take me out of 2020. Hey, babe. Hi, honeys. My nieces and nephews just arrived, y'all. You have a track meet tomorrow? Yeah. What time, sweetheart? Whew, you said Tracy, baby.
Where's camera? Is it your dad?
Yes, ma'am. TT's live right now. It's okay. I'm trying to make this Easter pop here off of this egg. All right. Okay. So we got that side. We will add nutrition facts.
Pee-wee.
And then on the other side, we'll put something like hop by soon or something like that. So let me go to uploads here. Let me see if I have. Hey, Miss Ish. Let me see if I have some nutrition facts in here.
Yeah. Watermelon? It's spoiled?
No, I want to leave the toy store.
Dang, it's $9? You still
That's $6.
Okay, let me see. I don't think I have any nutrition facts in here, so I'm gonna have to go and get them. Real quick, real fast. Or track meet. Nutrition facts. I want some too, Granny.
I know. what did you just do? It's a baby.
Yup.
All right, get up yourself. Who had these jaws?
I'm not sure. Oh, that's my horizontal one. Hold on. Oh, I need to do all files.
You didn't have that shower, Leah.
Oh, okay. This I'm gonna do real quick, real fast to save some time because I don't know what the heck is saved under. We are just gonna export it from Affinity real quick. We're just gonna say select only. It'll be a PNG. We're gonna call it B-Day Facts and save. Now we will go to upload media. It should be there for us. There it is. And it'll upload. So I'm gonna bring it over. We'll bring down our little bunny here. And what I'm going to do is go to shapes, and I'm just going to get a box to go around it. Or, you know what? Let me do an egg. Or maybe not, because we got that egg there. We won't do an egg. We'll just do a box. So I'm gonna type in shapes. And get me a box, just a square, regular square. Come on, square. I'm gonna size it on up. And then what I'm gonna do is go to position and hit backward. When I do that, it's gonna send it behind the nutrition facts. So it's like the layers in Canva are like hidden. Are they, they're hidden by each other. Something is gonna come on the top of it. You have to fix it. And of course, we're gonna change this color here because I don't like it. And we will get us like a pastel pink, maybe. Or maybe one of those pinks. I want it to all match. So I got my Doppler. There we go. And we can actually stretch this down a little bit more. I don't want to use the crop feature. So you want to make bigger and smaller by using the dots. Using the bars will crop the image. And to make this bigger, it's going to make me make my square bigger, which is fine. Come here. I wanted it longer, but I won't fight with it today. And I could have swore we grouped those, but let's move that up. And what we're going to put just at the bottom there is just going to be a barcode. And Canva might actually have some barcodes. Let me see. And it does have some barcode lines, and that's really all we need, honey. Jessica.
Jessica. Be quiet.
Okay. So now we got our barcode. And then on the other side, I'm just gonna put something like thank you for hopping by or something like that. I always leave the other side for writing of some sort. I don't know. I guess that's just my signature or just how I like it. You can always switch it up. You don't necessarily have to do it exactly like me. I want this U and 4 on the same line. We'll do it like that. So it's kind of stacked like a pyramid. Yep, it's centered. And I'm going to go to line space and space this out a little bit. Let me highlight it all and space it out. So it stretches more. I still don't really like this color here, but that's fine. And then we'll just get another little bunny. Put down here at the bottom. Let me see what they have in a collection that this bunny came in. Because I think that's where I found him under Easter Bunny. Let me just look at the graphics. So graphics is going to show you mainly PNGs. Photos will show you mainly like JPEGs. Some PNGs will pop up in the photo section, but you see they also have video and audio for every category as well. And I'm actually looking for him. Where the heck did we find him? I swear we found him under Easter Bunny. Because if you hover over and you hit those 3 buttons, you can see all of the things that are in a collection for an image. And that's going to help you like match everything up. He looked like he could be his partner. There we go. And let's see what he has in his collection. I actually like this one a little bit better, but I'll use this one because it matches this bunny. And it's longer. There we go. Then we're going to go ahead and delete our template. And there we have it. You still have your edge to fold, so you know exactly where to fold your chip bag. Like I said, that's why I like to make the middle and the outside images different. Now, this is just this one is simple compared to the one that we did in Affinity. You can do one just as complex here in Canva, but just to save time, I wanted to just show you guys one that was a little simpler. And I actually want to bring this up more to match with the nutrition facts. And you see how Canva gives you that line when you're moving it up. It gave me like a little pink line to let me know that they were on the same plane, because remember, when you fold the chip bag, these two edges are going to be next to each other. And that's what makes it even funner to make each side like have a different background if you wanted to. This one we just kept white for the sake of time, and me not having to scour through and find something to put in the middle. And this would have been so cute if I had seen this earlier to go in the middle. That would have been super cute as a middle image with the Happy Easter. I actually like it better. And that's using the pro, that I'm using the pro version. So this is a pro image. Here's some other ones. And again, we can click on it and go and see more like it, or see more with just within the collection. Here's another one that's pretty cute. None of these popped up when we was looking for the middle of the chip bag. This one would have been cute too, stretching it down. All right, and then what you can do with this, you can go ahead and hit share, and then you can hit download. It also allow you to share to social media straight from Canva. You can print the design, which would mean that Canva would be doing the printing for you. So what I would do is download it, and you want to make sure that you download it as a PDF print. All right, you can do that whether you have the pro version or not. If you do have the pro version, you can download this as an SVG. I would particularly make this an SVG. If I was doing something like a logo or something like that within Canva, then I would use the SVG feature. But for this one, I would do a PDF print. Here is where you can change the name. So we can say Easter bag there. I'm going to download it as a PDF print. It's going to go through and download. When it's done downloading, what it's going to do is pop open for me as a PDF, and then I can print the PDF directly from there. This is also a good program for people that want to sell their items, like sell digital versions of this. You can sell them on Etsy. If you use the font that is within Canva's free version to create little bags and things like this, you can sell it and make it a Canva edible product so that they can come into Canva and edit it themselves. So there's our chip bag right there. And we can basically just print directly from here. So let me stop my share. Yes, it is almost Easter. In Canva, we I think I answered that before I went in there, Miss Williams, the chip bag. So that would, I use the pro version so that I could use those pro images. Ooh, didn't I, Miss Jackie? I'm getting ready to go too because it's almost 10 o'clock, and I want to eat some of that stew. It's cooled down just enough right now so I could get it together. But so those were chip bags, one in Canva, one in Affinity. Canva, I was using the pro version, but you can go download the free version of Canva. You can do exactly what I was doing in Canva in the free version. I do have a Canva course that's coming up that will teach you everything Canva. You will master Canva. I use Canva for some of everything from business cards to posters, menus, and everything. Yes, the Affinity chip bag was recorded. It was right before I did the Canva one, so I was on a little bit longer with y'all tonight. So it's there. All you have to do is once I end the live, it'll go ahead and reboot and it'll save so that you can go ahead and be able to view it. Okay, and this is the one, just to show you the one that we did. I was a little bit more intricate with the Affinity one just because of time, but it was like a mixed vote for you guys. So this is the one that we did in Affinity. It's more detailed than the one that we just did in Canva. It has a lot more stuff in it than the Canva one does. Well, this is the one that we made in Affinity. Which this one can be made in Canva too. Because we can still do that same like glow effect in Canva as well. So that was our Affinity bag. And then you just seen the Canva, the Easter bag that we made. Like I said, that one was very simple just because we did a lot in the Affinity one. I added a lot of items onto that bag. All right, you guys. So thank you so much, Miss Jennifer. I love you guys. I'm getting ready to go eat some of Granny Gucci stew. Y'all make sure that y'all say bye to Granny Gucci. Say bye, Granny.
Bye.
I have to come over here again to do a live. This the longest live y'all done got for me in a while over here at Granny Gucci house.
Yeah, come over here.
Look, she's almost like, yeah, come over here because Granny be wanting me to stay with her because she loved me so much. Cameron thinks she's the favorite. Many think she's her favorite, but I'm y'all don't tell Minnie I said that though.
Yo, stop fighting on me.
Because we love you. All right, you guys. I love you. I will see you guys next Friday. Have a great, great week. Everybody said bye, Granny. And again, this is gonna be recorded, so you can go ahead and watch it back once it uploads to Facebook. Okay. Love you guys. Don't forget to follow me if you haven't already. Gucci Crafts on Facebook, Gucci Crafts on YouTube, Gucci Crafts on Pinterest, Gucci Crafts on Clubhouse, Gucci Crafts on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. Wherever there is social media, you can type in Gucci Crafts and I'm there, my loves. All right. Have a good night, you guys. See you soon.